Alright boys, we're back with another video. Today we're going to be back doing the Hunter Rogue gameplay. And I'm actually helping my guy get 1600. These are some quick games. Some of them. Now here what we're going to do is we're going to get Boomy. Obviously it's Boomy because he can only click Trinket and he can't click anything in a stun other than Skin. So we're going to kin him. He actually does get a good bear for him. He didn't really have the Trinket there. My Hunter actually didn't even open yet. So this guy panicked trinketed for no reason. He does get a fat Voke here. And I think they kill my Hunter in the opener, unfortunately, because he didn't turtle. So my guy dies in the opener. And it's Priest Druid, not a fun comp. So our goal is basically to get Echo and then basically open. Now, if you can go without Echo, but there's a high chance that you won't actually be able to kill him. So really, you want to wait for that Echo cooldown. So I open, and since I still have some Echo points, I'm gonna open. I'm getting my combo points set up for the Kidney because you want to use your Mark for Death for a Eviscerate if possible. So as you can see, I pre-bomb him, so he can't do anything. Priest tries to hit me here. So he fades for no reason because he thought I was going to blind him. I'm going to blind him for Trinket. Now I could vanish here and then sap the Priest and then open the Druid. But instead he's out of form, so I instantly open Shadowy Dual Cloak so he can't fear me through it. And we get a fat Trinket proc and we take him out. So now it's 1v1, so we're going to do our stuns. And then after our stuns, we're going to run. So as you can see, we're stunning. We're just trying to do as much damage as possible. And then we're trying to pump him. Obviously, he hasn't clicked any buttons yet. So we're going to kill Siphene instantly. We're going to step kicks, and then we're going to keep pumping him. So as soon as that we see that he death repairs, and we have no more stuns, and we have no more damage, we're going to get out and get a re-stealth and then sap him up. So we're going to get a we're going to sap, so we got death repair, and we got BM on the same global. So really good for us. Now we're going to wait for our echoing to open, and then we're going to mark for death kidney, and then get another opener, and we're probably going to get this repair, which is really good for us. So mark for death kidney, use our echo, do our damage. So here we're going to get our combo points, and then we're going to pre-line. You can use it for a slice and dice. Let's see if I do. So as you can see, my slice and dice is going to fall off. You always want your slice and dice up because it gives you extra healing, and it also helps your auto attacks go faster. So here I'm going to shadow whatever shuriken him, and then I'm going to line. And basically, the shuriken's really good for doing that if you ever want to just throw it in line instead of just opening there. So as you can see, he gets full Necro Shield, not a super big deal. We're going to easily open with a Mark for Death Kidney here. So I'm going to open up with Mark for Death Kidney. We're going to do some damage since I have my Kyrian from last go. We're just pumping him up a little bit, trying not to space our stuns while we're doing damage. And then again, our stuns are done, so we are going to run. So we're going to kill Siphene here. We're not going to Trinket because he hasn't actually clicked anything. So if he clicked all those buttons at the same time, then we would have. But thankfully here, he did not. So we're trying to do as much damage without actually dying. So as you can see, I Kyrian file, or actually I'm just kind of living. And yeah, we still had advantage to live, so there's not much they can do about that. And basically, yeah, anytime you're facing those type of comps, you need your Echo. If you're ever going for a Shadowy Dual kill, try as hard as you can to get Echo back because that's like your main source of damage. You don't do any damage without Echo. If the echoing wasn't a thing, rogues would be like they wouldn't be playable, at least sub rogue. So here it's Rogue Priest. This was actually pretty good on my part here. So anytime a priest nelfs, especially when they're doing this, so as you can see, we start the arena and the priest is in stealth, I think. So as you can see, he's gonna stealth instantly, so he's gonna be in the same spot. So as you can see, I'm gonna use my distract to see if I can distract the rogue into like coming towards the flare or something like that. So I know the priest is gonna be in his room. Thankfully here we get the priest app on the rogue. We're gonna swap it to the priest because we know he's gonna be here in the room, and then we're gonna kidney shot. So we get a really good open here. I could smoke bomb, but I already know he's gonna trinket. We're gonna evasion on his evasion, and basically we're kind of just getting combo points with our shuriken or with our AOE button, whatever. So he blinds. I should have instantly vanished on his blind, but it doesn't matter that much. So he does vendetta me. We're gonna blind him here. Now my hunter, all he needs to do is trap the priest here, and then we win the game. They have no trinkets, so he traps and we win the game. He didn't even need disorient, but I have smoke bomb, and I also have shadowy duel for his fear when he tries to do it. So I'm gonna 1v1 and we take him out. Really good game right there. We literally just straight outplayed. So the priest does leave and another easy dub. And basically, yeah, whenever you see somebody Nelf with their Night Elf, you can instantly sap them because it actually takes them out of combat. Some rogues are good enough to see it to where they'll do it for like a pre, like if a mage trying to sheep them, they'll use it, and you can actually just sap them off of it because they come out of combat. But obviously, that's some high tech stuff. I've only done it a few times. It just depends on the priest. A good priest will really never do it. They'll auto get in combat before you can get to them. Here we actually get another pre-sap. We're going to swap to the H-Pal before he can pre-line. We're going to kidney shot. He uses a really big cooldown on the opener, so we're going to swap the pet. I could smoke bomb the pet. I should have instantly smoked bomb the pet instead of using it now. But I was a little late. Not a big deal. So we're going to blind. He's probably going to trinket. My guy actually breaks it. This guy trinkets air, as you can see. So as you can see, he trinketed air. Because I blinded, my hunter broke the blind, and then he trinketed. So unfortunate for that guy. We're going to use our file. We're going to try to line for a second. Your main goal is, like I said, after your goes, you're just getting restills. So my hunter just needs to trap the H-Pow off DR, and then we can go ahead and kidney shot or cheap shot the hunter. You usually always want to go for kidney shots on your goes, unless obviously you don't have kidney or you're using kidney for the off go. So as you can see, I kidney the H-Pow for more CC. My hunter needs to trap the H-Pow. So you can trap through Bob, which is really good. So instead of trapping the pet, he should have trapped the H-Bow, because as soon as he bobs, he can just trap on top of the Bob and it'll still trap him. Because you can trap through Bob. I'm pretty sure, like 80% sure, maybe I'm wrong. But here we have our cooldowns. Now he does have Trinket, but he has no turtle. So I was figuring I was gonna let him get the eyeball. I was gonna sap him, and then he was gonna Trinket, and I was gonna kill him. But instead, this guy actually used a stack for no reason, which actually just won us the game right there, because he just used the biggest cooldown to save his teammate. So as you can see, he gets the eyeball. I could sap the H-File, so as you can see, I'm trying to get the Trinket from the Hunter. He's actually pretty decent. The only problem he did here is not sending his pets after me. So now he has no pets chasing after me, and he can't get in combat. So I sap him again. I'm going to try to swap to the H-Bow if I can. Let's see what happens. We're going to swap the sap to the H-Bow and then just do big dam on the Hunter. And since the H-Bow has 0 cooldowns, he really can't heal him. So as you can see, he gets pet sack off. We're not going to blades. I honestly thought he wasn't going to die here. He has bubble, so if he just instantly bubbled, which I thought he would have. So he actually gets heal. He traps me. He stuns me off his trap. If he just trapped me full and then stunned me off it, we would have lost, but thankfully he messed up. I blades last second, and then as you can see, I get my shadow dance back, and we win the game with a fat 10k. And we do get the W that we wanted. And then the H-Pal obviously leaves, and another easy dub out the window. Yeah, obviously these aren't the best of the players, but you know, it's content. I'll take what I can get. So Ret DH here, I usually like going Ret I like going Ret until I get the DH to Trinket, because DH is always usually on a Trinket Darkness or Trinket Incap to peel. So I actually get the sap off here, and then we're going to kidney shot. We're going to get a nice opener here. We're going to cloak his Haj, so as you can see, we cloak his Haj. Every time somebody bubbles, usually their next GCD is going to be Haj. So I would usually 50% of the time, I would cloak out of as soon as they bubble, because you'll usually get it. Now, obviously, I got it, which is really good for us. And basically, we get every cooldown. I blind him for his trinket, so now he only has bop. The DH has no cooldowns. And basically, I could go on the hunter now, or the DH now. The problem is, my guy has to trap the ret. So if he traps the ret and I kidney, we just win because he can't bop through trap. Unfortunately, we don't trap and we do die. Thankfully, I have echoing coming back up and we do take him out. Now, I would have lost this game had he bopped his friend. I would have lost because I didn't get any crits. I didn't have enough damage to actually kill him. So this is the one time where I got 0 crits and I almost lost the game. So as you can see, I started doing big dam, and then as you can see, my crits do just not come in handy. 4k eviscerate, and thankfully, as you can see, Ret bopped himself on sap. So instead of waiting to bop his teammate, which really I would have been able to restun him. So he was kind of halving the force, but if he waited it out, he might have been able to. And this is the funny part. I actually lose this game. So, you know, I thought it was fine, but I just died at error. So, kind of unfortunate. So, I tried to go last second, but obviously, you know, not much I can do about it. So, as you can see, it doesn't matter what XP you are. It just comes down to playing a certain class, and, you know, doesn't matter. So, as you can see, another tank. I face a lot of tanks almost every day. Fun class. So same thing here, you want to trinket. Now I usually do it early sometimes depending on, you know, the situation. So I start on him. I actually pre-cloak thinking he's going to Hodge. This is actually a paladin that didn't click Hodge, so I actually just cloak for no reason. So I can't cloak his sepsis, which kind of sucks, but not a big deal. So this guy steps me, but I go around the corner before he can get me. Same thing here, I get 0 crits, so he doesn't die. Which he probably would have died. He bops him, so they do the bop strat, which he's going to bop the rogue. They're going to Vendetta Sepsis one-shot. And then he also uses the Angel on top, so it's a pure-out one-shot build, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's the game. So we're going to blind him to set up here. So as you can see, the H-Pow's coming. I wish my guy would click Trap, but he doesn't. So I cheap shot the the paladin. So my guy just clicks trap. We instantly win the game. Unfortunately, like I said, I really haven't played with a hunter that traps off my stuns, so I don't want to expect it. So this guy gets cheat death. Unfortunately, he doesn't die here, but we do get bubble. And I don't have cooldowns, but thankfully they're going on my hunter instead of going me. So the rogue opens here. My guy doesn't have mark on him, so he just gets a free re-stealth. I get him out last second. I actually cheap shot him. I didn't even look at the DRs. I just re-cheap shot him and win the game, obviously. And we win this game. So my guy still hasn't used trap. Very unfortunate. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this little video of Hunter Rogue. I did enjoy it as well. Make sure you check out my membership, all that good stuff. Check out the Discord, and I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments. Peace, peace, boys.